dance, just like any art form, whether it be painting, sculpture, whatever. I think it's just a way to express yourself and your beliefs and your history through your body. So it's kind of like your body's your canvas. And I think just with all the genres of dance now, it's really personal and just expressing yourself as a person. I started dancing when I was 4, just ballet, up until my sophomore year of high school, and then I kind of made the shift over to hip hop. I find hip hop like a breath of fresh air after taking ballet, because that wasn't for me after 14 years or so. For me, I'm even more grateful when it comes to hip hop that I have that freedom to really innovate my own style into it, because I know what it's like to be pretty restricted, and ballet is just different in that way. I always wanted to like put my own little thing into it, but you have to restrain yourself from that. The school I was a part of was strictly ballet, so we never really got exposure to anything else. Monday through Friday, 4 to 9 was just all ballet, and then on Saturdays we got like an hour elective, and that was usually jazz, modern, still technical stuff. And then one weekend we got this hip-hop workshop, and that's when I really wanted to start taking hip-hop, but I kind of just had to make the choice. And so then I started coming to Westlake in Seattle. I teach a lot of beginners classes, and that's surprisingly, I didn't know how much I was going to like it at first. I thought it was going to be a little slow, boring, but that's not it at all. You get to see people that don't really have much dance in their life, and that's what I see. That's when I see people that don't have that experience, and then I can give it to them. And to be able to inspire them is really rewarding. There was a girl in a class I just taught that was from Japan, didn't speak barely any English at all. And I didn't know this until after the class when she came up and talked to me, but she was killing it more than anybody. And when I talked to her, she had not taken any class in Seattle. She'd just been training in Japan. And so I could just tell by the fact that I didn't even notice, because she was totally on just by the music and just watching my movements. You can take a class from anybody and not even speak the same language, because it's so much about the music, and I think music is universal. And so music and dance are kind of hand in hand when it comes to that. It doesn't limit you to who you can communicate with. A person could be deaf and you could be the music for them. So they could watch you dance and almost be able to hear the music. And so it's really, you can communicate to anyone really, and in any form of dance. I think they don't have to be a dancer. They could have never seen dance in their life, and they could kind of feel what you're trying to say through your dancing. The last couple years, it's been really amazing just expressing myself through my choreography. So not only my dancing, because I've just been taking other people's steps and kind of showing that through my body, but now that I've been choreographing, I can really show people how I interpret music. And so it's like if you want to sit down and explain to someone how you feel about a song, except you can do it through your body. So to me, that's just as expressive as it gets. The nice thing is sometimes you can really tap in and tell a story through your dance, or if you don't want to, you just want to zone out and just feel good physically, it's just totally up to you. I think it's just such a personal thing when you always have the choice that you can really let loose anytime, and that's what it's there for. And I think that since it's totally up to you, that's why it's so emotional. When I get really emotional outside of dance, it's because I feel like I can't control things, and it's like something will happen, you can't do anything about it, and that's what's so frustrating. And but dance is like you do have complete control. It's somewhere where I can go, where I know that I can own it, I can do whatever I want with it, I can push myself beyond what I think, or I can just chill. And it's like, it's something that you have just complete say in what happens. choreographing myself has helped me a lot, because you don't have to just stick to that same look, the same feel, the same music. Just continuing to interpret it in a different way, just totally think outside of what you've seen. I think that's what people just have to keep doing. And luckily, I think, although it's getting really commercialized, there are those people like Gil, Janet's choreographer, just different choreographers that are really just trying to branch out. And I think fusing lyrical and modern and jazz and even ballet, they're just integrating everything now. So hip hop's just growing because it doesn't have those limitations. I just hope to, like I say, just not let myself flatten out and go with the flow. I think I always just want to try to somehow come up with something new, take it a step higher, so that people don't stop getting excited. I think people just get comfortable, they get used to it, and things just become really probable. And I just want to be a part of something that just shocks people all the time. So once this shocks someone, they'll get used to it, and then I just want to keep it going up, up, up. There's always some new goal, some higher thing that comes up with dancing that I just have my eye on, and I want it. And it always seems completely impossible. Like dancing at Westlake, teaching at Westlake was just in my dreams before. And I just kept working towards it, and before you know it, you're there. And people that I always wished I could talk to, I dance with, and it's just normal now. And I think you just have to keep setting goals so high where they seem impossible. And they do keep happening if you want it enough, and that's what keeps me going, is because I'm wondering when it's going to stop, because so far it hasn't. I hope that I could just continue teaching. That's really all I care about when it comes down to it, is taking class and teaching. And I have no idea what dancing is really going to hold for me, just because it's changing so much. It makes me excited that I have no idea. But really, when it comes down to it, when everything starts to wind down, I'm just looking forward to always teaching until I can't walk.
While the old timers smiling, reminiscing on the days when they made it crack.
Off the main from way back. Now Squeezers in the front, put the bass in the back. Fade to black, but now it's open to the white. Everybody know it's tight, no violence, it ain't a fight, it's a dance craze. Like the old school snake, it ain't JJ's. Not a fad, here to stay.
It's your birthday. We doing too much, it's your birthday. We gon' party as such. If you don't know the business, just grin and clap. Like everybody on the sidelines reporting you got.
Look at that. I could have been a crook, but I'm a man.